Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Man, so it just went down. I thought we was gonna have to wait for the press conference to see all this action. Haney-Norman versus Devin Haney, it was already a hot ticket. They'd have made it way hotter. They faced off for the very first time in New York, and it was nothing but fireworks. Now, at one point, Haney-Norman, he put his finger on Devin Haney's chest, and Devin Haney, he swiped his finger away. And after that, that's when Debo jumped in. That's Devin Haney's security. Grabbed Haney-Norman by his shirt, as you can see right here. So Senior intervenes, and now they in the tussle having a wrestling match. Now, while I understand Devin Haney's bodyguard, he's doing his job, and he does a damn good job at that, I feel in this case he may have jumped the gun. As far as I'm concerned, you should be able to read the crowd, and he should have knew that Haney-Norman Sr. or Jr., they wasn't going to put hands on Devin Haney. And when I say put hands on him, I mean in a violent way. I mean, yeah, he put his finger on Devin Haney's chest, but it wasn't going to go further than that. You can tell that Haney-Norman, he's very mature. He's not the type of person who's going to just crash out or wild out and just start throwing punches. And even though Devin Haney is more hot-tempered than Haney-Norman, he wasn't going to go any further than what he did either, which was just swiping Norman's hand away. As you guys can see in this whole tussle, not one punch was thrown, which shows you that Haney-Norman's team, they were still trying to defuse the situation. And Debo himself, he was trying to prevent the situation from escalating, or at least that's what he thought he was doing. But then there's another clip of them together in a different location, and I'm assuming that this was after they already had the tussle, and this time everything is a lot more cordial. They even end the conversation by shaking hands. So they showed up in New York at Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda's press conference and damn near stole the show. This fight is going to be really big, guys. Devin Haney, he's back to talking the way that he normally talks when he's leading up to a fight. Let's just hope that he's back to fighting like Devin Haney before the whole Ryan Garcia situation. Because if he is, man, this fight could end up being a classic.
I'm viral on social media right now. Yeah, from your view, what happened?
I just want to say, I just work here. I was just caught in the midst of it. I was a casualty in the midst. I was just vibing and chilling. You know how life go. But bodyguard came up acting all funny or whatever, so he ripped my little white tee. You never rip a black man white tee. I don't know if you know about that.
I don't know.
But yeah, so I had to flip big dude after that. But you know, we had to make magic happen.
Yeah, I guess what were your thoughts when that's going on, especially after it, when, I mean, the video shows sort of a bit of escalation, especially from Haney's bodyguard there.
Yeah, we be vibing, man. We just be chilling. We just good people come in and shake hands and show teeth. You know how the gang go. I don't know why they came with all this hostility, my brother.
Why do you think they come with? Why do you think they come? If you got a reason,
they might be a little nervous. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they trying to put all their energy on us now. It's still gonna be the same thing. You still going to sleep.
Does it add a bit of fuel to the fire for yourself?
It was already gonna be what it was. So this just set it in stone, but it was already gonna be a knockout.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, let's touch on it. Obviously, fighting Devin Haney, his debut at welterweight. Yeah, regardless of obviously everything that's happened, you must be buzzing to get a big fight over the line for yourself.
Most definitely. That's why I love this fight. I believe there's no fight bigger than this right now. So Devin Haney, great career behind him, great resume behind him. He keep doing this thing each day in and day out. So why not take this fight?
How does it feel now, I guess, to be in that position where you are in massive fights? You know, something that you've strived your whole career for, albeit you're still young. Yeah, what's it like, I guess, now to be in these big fights and stuff you really dream of, I guess?
It's a blessing. Like you said, I'm dreaming since 7 years old. So this is literally what I live for. This was what I trained my whole life for. So I mean, I love it, and I'm ready for the come November.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Decay Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodecay.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, Visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.